Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm fresh from the live stream, so I changed hats, so there we go, and it's like a brand new Scott. Uh, all right, you guys been hitting us up for the COREUM video. You just been drilling, drilling, drilling. So I'm gonna give you, in this case, my very first top level impression of this. Now, I am discussing this with no real working knowledge of the product. I want to make sure that that's crystal clear. I am looking at this based on everything right now to see if this is investable. Now, it is a sentiment kind of entertainment play if I decide to move in, and that's it. So right now there is most of the cosmos is very very compressed. It's everything is what we acquisition. Everything's in acquisition mode right now. Everything is incredibly compressed. So most of these tokens are moving together. Now the question you have to ask, because nothing is moving until Osmo moves. That's it. You're gonna see some. I mean, you're gonna see some wild things in some of these smaller tokens, but nothing is gonna really fundamentally move until Osmo moves. It's the nature of liquidity providers. So where I say it's a sentiment push, it would be based on where I think Osmo, Atom, and everything else is going to go. But it comes down to percentages. Will I get a higher percentage out of COREUM than I would get out of, say, something like Osmo? So let's just go ahead and get into it. And again, this is just top level stuff. All right, I'm not digging into the tech. I'm indifferent to it right now. So this is the current COREUM price of 11.5 cents. Now that's fine. The whole market is kind of doing its thing. Easy for me to illustrate this, and we're gonna go ahead and do it right now. That's the 3 month chart. That's a 3 month, 90-day chart of COREUM, and over the last 30 days, it's down 23.5%. It's down about 50% over the last 365 days. That's fine. That part by itself doesn't really scare me, and let me show you why. We'll pull up the big dog here. This being the big dog, and we're going to take a look at that over the last 30 days, and you're going to see that it is eerily similar to what COREUM was doing. COREUM may have had a higher end here and a more steady 45-degree of doom decline, but they both spiked at the same time. Everything they bled off at the same time. It's basically running with Osmo, running with Atom, running with Bitcoin, and yeah. But over the last 30 days, this one has also bled off about 26% of its total value. And over the last, where was this? March, April, over the last 60 days or so, Osmo has bled just about 50% as well. So, again, when I'm talking sentiment, then I have to take everything into consideration. Now, something interesting happened yesterday and happened today. Obviously, this is Israel rattling their sabers and Iran saying, "Okay, we're good now." Not trying to bring politics into this. I'm just saying when you're looking at something like this, you have to consider geopolitical uh, ramifications because we're living them now. So you can't just blindly pour into one thing and say this is the one. You're going to have to take a look at the entire globe and what's going on. So again, price wise, it's not awful. It bottomed out with everything else. That's kind of where it comes down to. And the question is, can I get a better percentage on it? That's it. Now the FDV on this, I can't say if this is accurate or not. I have no idea because the circulating supply on this is not listed. Total supply and max supply, I see that 500 million tokens. That's great, but I don't have a circulating supply. Now, the 24-hour trading volume on it, based on an FDV, which again, I can't tell you if that's accurate or not. I have no idea. I'd have to look at market cap. And because I don't have a circulating supply listed here, then I can't even tell you what the market cap is. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm basing this, again, top level, guys. This is what I'm seeing. But the fact that it's been running so steadily with osmosis and I am predicting an uptick in market sentiment tells me that yes, I could probably move into this a little bit. But I'm not going to purely move in on something that could effectively be a meme coin. So let's come over here and take a look at what they actually have going on. Now, I am interested in projects that are built in ecosystems. Now, Corium is clearly an ecosystem, but I'm concerned about projects. That's where my money goes because that's what drives value to an ecosystem. So if the only token I can buy over here is the Corium token, I want to make sure that it is well represented and that it's going to have an income. The first questions that I ask anybody we get on the stream, and by the way, any Corium folks, if you happen to watch us, any founders, devs, community managers, I don't care. We'd like to get you on the show. Bella at thepodcast.com. Let's get you scheduled. But these are the projects that they actually have built up over here. So the website's nice. It's laid out good, I guess. Website's a website, but they do have their featured products, projects, and then all the rest of them. Now, I was excited when I saw this one. I was excited when I saw Video Master because I thought, hey, DeFi streaming, man, let's do it. I started to dig into it a little bit, and it's not really. It's kind of. It's not really for me. So I went out and I checked out their whole website, and it's kind of like a place to upload videos, and then you charge people to watch those videos. Now there are no ads, there are no subscriptions. You pay for what you want to view. I thought that was neat. It's nothing that we would ever utilize here. I mean, we give so much away. I could not see charging people to for this. It's just not going to happen. Uh, Lunar Space is going up over here clearly, or is utilizing Corium. Now we've been hitting Lunar Space hot and heavy, and we'll get them back on because LSE token is going to be going up live on Outbid. So we want to make sure that uh, we get all the information out to anybody who might be interested in this. So there's a lot going on with Lunar Space. There's tons and tons and tons to unpack on Lunar Space. So expect some more on that. Decent biometric wallet. Interesting. I'm not really going to go out of my way for it. Zeev is I don't even know. Enterprise grade, no code blockchain infrastructure automation. It's nothing that I would ever use or participate in. Whelp is pioneering DeFi smart token hub because Corium is a smart token kind of thing. Bids, don't know. Didn't even look at it yet. And Pulsera, which is one of their featured things. That looks, I don't know. It looks swap Dexish. That's it. So I want to say it's a Dex. I haven't looked into it. Don't care. We'll get into that later. Uh, would I consider this thing investable? I like the fact that they have Lunar Space going up over here. I really like the fact that Lunar Space chose them to build with and are going to utilize the smart tokens. Uh, I see a lot of value there. So will it push some of that value back to Corium? Maybe. As far as a simple thing, will I buy it? I'll tell you what, based on the current market right now, the price, everything else that's going on, market sentiment, crazy Bitcoin, all that stuff, sure. We'll take a little flyer up here and we'll see what happens. I'll tell you what, we will buy a $2,000 flyer. Oh, I don't want to spend $53 on that, so we'll have to do it twice. Uh, 15, 30. Yeah, okay. So I'll tell you what, we'll take $1,000 flyer and we'll revisit it on the next Corium video and we'll see how we did on that one. Uh, I usually move a lot more money, but it's just, it's my first video out the gate. I don't want to overcommit to something yet until I actually get a fit and feel for how it's run. So that's it, guys. Look, man, it's not an exhaustive video. All right. I look at these things different. And in this case, I want to just know, is my money safe and will it grow a little bit? I'm not getting into staking, LPing, any of that other stuff. All right. This is just simply a blind flyer buy, and let's see what happens. So if you got any questions or comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all of them. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.